Hey guys, Miranda Manticos here, psychic channeler, spiritual teacher. I want to talk a little bit about hypnosis and screen memories, okay? Because that's coming up. And we're just going to do a little bit of clearing for this. I'm using my beloved Hathor. Look how pretty she is. The Hathors of Egypt are so loving and healing and important for our time. Okay. Screen memories, what are they? You can actually look this up. It'll probably take you down so many different rabbit holes, but when we are in a hypnosis session and the client goes back to what they think is a screen memory, and I'm saying this for like really anyone who needs it, but if you're watching the orbs or the UAPs or the drones, or you're documenting the unusual aircraft that have been in the skies, okay, this message is for you. A screen memory is basically a moment when you're looking at something, okay, and you think you're seeing one thing, but you're actually seeing another, okay? And your higher self will basically give you a different memory based on whatever you can handle, okay? And I touched on this the other day. I did, one of the guys that I follow on TikTok that's documenting the drones and orbs, he in his video had an owl fly by while he was videoing, and I immediately went back to a session that Dolores Cannon wrote about in one of her books, where a man saw an owl standing in the middle of the road, okay? And it was a giant, like the biggest owl he's ever seen. And he had to slam on the brakes, and he was like, where am I, you know? And what's going on? And he stops the car, and he said the way he remembered it happening was the owl eventually flew over his car. And then when that happened, he cranked the car back up or whatever and kept going. But when he got home, the time lapse didn't make sense. So what seemed like a few minutes was actually a few hours, and this is why he knew something was going on, right? And by the way, that it doesn't have to be a few hours. I've seen screen memories that were just a few seconds. And when they go back to the memory, the real occurrence was a few hours, right? But in our time, it didn't show. So there's lots of possibilities there, okay? But I'm saying this for that group that's like knowing that they're seeing something that they don't understand, okay? And they know it's more than what it looks like, and they feel something, but they can't quite put their finger on it. When you have a hypnosis session done, you can go find out what really happened in that moment.